morning. Welcome back. My name is Martha, and if you're new here, welcome. This is my kitchen, and welcome to Barclay Homestead. Today is February. I just moved the table, sorry. Today is February 1st, 2024, and that means it is time to plan our monthly menu. To me, this is a huge thing because I don't like menu planning at all. Not even a little bit, and most of the time I don't stick with it at all. I mean, maybe I'll kind of stick to it for a little bit, but then I get tired of it. But the reason why it has become so important to me to do this year is that, well, let's just be honest, even if we are stay-at-home moms, being in the kitchen is not our only obligation. Cooking dinner can still feel overwhelming. So it is easier if I plan things out, then I can pull out the meat that I need and do all the things that I need to do, have things prepped, just make life a little easier, especially since I have an adult child that needs to be picked up from work right at that dinner hour. So that means I need to cook ahead or put something in the crock pot ahead of time so that we can all have a good hot meal, or the other option is have leftovers in the refrigerator. So how did I decide to make it easier? Well, you know, if you watch those videos of, where they're reading like old newspaper clippings of how housewives were trying to make it easier for themselves, and some of the things that they said was really ridiculous, like, you know, make sure your husband has a cigar and slippers before you meet the needs of your children, you know, things like that we just wouldn't even consider today. There were some really good ideas in there, and one thing was themed nights. Now, I know some families have done this for years. I've never really gotten into it, and actually I couldn't really understand the practicality of it, but now I kind of get it. So when I go to my fridge or my cupboards or my freezer and I look at everything I have, I'm not the kind of person that can go, oh, I can make this, at least not all the time. So by putting a theme to each night, I can go through and come up with things I know we like to eat and make them a little bit differently so we don't get sick of it. And then I can come up with 4 different recipes. 4 different recipes is really easy. Even if you have to start on the 25th of the month before and just come up with 4 recipes a day for a little bit until you have the month planned. And the other thing it helps to do is I know every single Tuesday we're going to have something taco-ish. So I know I need to make sure that my meat is either cooked or pulled out of the freezer and ready to be cooked, and all the things, all the vegetables that I need are ready, so that when it's time to sit down to dinner, if all I have is minutes, then all it takes is minutes. And so that's why I went ahead and did it. And some things, you know, people will go, oh, this is my New Year's resolution or my New Year's plan or whatever you call it, and you go, oh, that's kind of simple, isn't it? Change doesn't have to be hard or complicated to be good. I mean, let's face it, little things can make a huge difference. So, with all that chattiness out of the way, what I decided to do is just make 7 topics, or 7 themes. That's the word I was looking for. So Monday is pasta day, Tuesday is taco Tuesday, Wednesday is soupy Wednesday, and Thursday is fake out takeout. Friday is pizza, Saturday is casserole, and Sunday is a crock pot dinner. That may change to something else. I couldn't come up with something for Sunday. And what I may do next month is I may just leave one day specifically for leftovers. I usually do that, but this time I really got on a roll and I didn't do that. So some of the recipes that I found, like for tacos, how do you eat tacos every week and not get sick of them? Well, I just started looking. A taco doesn't have to be a taco, right? It could be something else. So one night we have chicken ranch wraps. Doesn't have taco seasoning in it at all, but it has meat, lettuce, tomato, and a tortilla. So basically a taco. Then on the second Tuesday of the month will just be taco salad. And then the third Tuesday of the month will be chicken, broccoli, and cheddar burritos. Again, meat, cheese, veggies, and a tortilla. And then on the fourth Tuesday of the month, it'll be chips and cheese or loaded nachos or whatever you want to call it. So that's how I went about that. There was a lot of things. You have to be realistic with yourself also. If a taco pasta salad sounds terrible, don't make it. Don't put it on your menu. Stick with things you know you, yourself, and whoever else you're cooking for is going to enjoy, because the whole point of this is to enjoy what you eat. It's not like, hey, every Monday night has to be meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and then till the point where you get sick and tired of meatloaf and mashed potatoes. We can put a twist on things. So I am going to be cooking throughout the week, and I plan on taking you along with me. I don't know if it'll be every single day. I will do my best. But I was wondering who would like to join me in the menu planning month or something like that, where we step outside of our comfort zone and we cook or plan our meals ahead of time based on a theme or whatever rule you come up with, and just to make life easier. And then maybe we could do a hashtag so that way we can follow along and get some ideas from one another, because that's what this whole YouTube thing is about, right? Building community and getting to know each other. And I'm so glad that you invited me into your home today, and I hope that you invite me back. Have a great day, and thanks for joining me.